From T-ball to the major leagues, Americans love their baseball. Hey, I'm Todd Newton. Welcome to the Tattooed Traveler and welcome to Louisville, Kentucky, right in the heart of downtown. I'm taking you inside the Louisville Slugger Museum, and we're gonna follow that timber from the forest to the field. Mention Louisville, Kentucky, and most folks will think of one of three things: the Kentucky Derby, mint juleps, or Louisville Slugger baseball bats. And what you're looking at here outside the museum is the Big Bat, the world's largest bat. Made of steel, it weighs 68,000 pounds, and it's 120 feet tall. It also happens to be an exact scale replica of the 34-inch Louisville Slugger bat used by this man, Babe Ruth. And speaking of the great Bambino, inside the vault, which is part of the museum experience, you will see an actual bat used by sluggers like Babe Ruth, Roberto Clemente, even the great Hank Aaron. Admission to the museum and factory tour is $22 for adults, seniors 60 and older, $21, kids 6 to 12, $14, and kids 5 and under, free. It's really a small price to pay. Even if you're not a huge baseball fan, but you do have respect for the game, to see these actual bats that were used by sluggers like Hank Aaron here, or Jackie Robinson, Ted Williams, in this case, a couple of bats used by Johnny Bench, the M&M boys right over here. I mean, these pieces are priceless, and to have them all under one roof is pretty rare. Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle. There's plenty to do for the kids here as well. You see the batting cages. But let's talk about the history of Louisville Slugger. The first Louisville Slugger bat was created by Bud Hillerick. You see him here. He was 17 years old at the time. The year was 1884. Made it for a local player here in Louisville, the star of the Eclipse, who was in a batting slump at the time. Bud attended one of the games and saw the player break his bat, so he made him a new one. How cool is this? One of the bats Joe DiMaggio used in his famous 56-game hitting streak back in 1941. It lasted for 2 solid months. Now, Bud Hillerick's father owned a woodworking company called Hillerick and Bradsby. They mainly made bedposts. That all changed soon enough when Major League Baseball players caught wind of the quality of these bats being made out of Louisville, Kentucky. Today, this factory is the only factory in the country that makes wooden Louisville Slugger bats. Their experts collect the very best birch, maple, and ash, mainly from parts of Pennsylvania. Once the DNA of the timber has been scrutinized intensely, multiple times as a matter of fact, it's brought here to the factory in Louisville, where 1.8 million bats are made every year. And of those, only about 15% will be used in the major leagues. Apologies for the photos, by the way. The museum kindly requested that we not shoot video during the tour, and I certainly wanted to honor that. Each bat is made to a player's exact specifications, and I was told that each player gets about 100 bats per year. The team, of course, pays for the bats. What you're looking at here is the coating station, which is one of the final stages of production, and as you can see, it gets pretty messy. I have to admit, I had no idea how much love and pride and work went into creating just one bat, but one of the highlights of the tour, getting a free mini Louisville Slugger to take home. But if you just gotta have the real thing, if you have dreams of being a big leaguer yourself, on the way out, you can order your very own customized Louisville Slugger. They'll even ship it to you. Gotta say, it's quite a souvenir. What was really interesting about this tour was learning about all the players and how specific they are about the measurements, the weights of their bats. Joe DiMaggio would come here frequently and oversee the production. And again, perfection pays off. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory. I'm Todd Newton. Please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, because we have a lot of great destinations coming your way. From Louisville, Kentucky, I'm the Tattooed Traveler. We'll see you a little further down the road.